Hello everybody, welcome to Nightmare. Back to Kickstarter. This is a demo version of a game that I was pretty much following on Instagram for where developers are making games. The game is about, it's 1991 and it's about mysteries, detective shit. I think it's pretty cool, and apparently 17 days ago from where I'm recording this video, they released the demo version of it, and I'm about to try it. I hope it's good, and I hope it's what I expect to do. But an interesting thing, the keybinds are just awful. I hope they're not awful that's in the game, but these are like pills. I really saw that. So let's begin with the game. I hope it's good. So let's start a new game. Let's see if it's any good than what I saw. Should start from the beginning. I don't talk to my sister out that much, to be honest. So still happy here she got into the Dream University. I think that's like 3 months ago. We don't see each other that much. Most time I'm helping around our family's record shop. Sarah really wanted to be a doctor. So most of the time she was studying at home or with her friends. Sarah went missing 3 weeks ago. It's kind of that stupid urban legend everyone likes to talk about. About 10 years ago, people were killed to work here. No one could explain their deaths, so people started thinking. The town came up with the idea of creature that walks in the woods. I don't believe any of that for a second. My sister was kind and lovely by everyone who knew her. There's no monster in the woods. In this town there's only people. But it's somewhere out there. And I need to find her. That's all I can think for now. We can go over any question if you like. I'm not here to private investigate and stuff works. Is there actually a procedure to how you handle cases? Yes, that's probably that I figured as well. I'll let you do your own things now. I'm sure there's stuff in the forget. The police here are investigating, but they haven't found anything yet. I'm talking to people with the impression, but they say no. They must still have the case file about Sarah. So the girl's name's Sarah. You can feel free to look around if you want. Sarah's bedroom is next room over. I'll just be here if you need anything. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. Books. Totally faded photo of young girl, hands in the wall. This should be the girl, this should be Sarah. She smiles, she holds an envelope in her hand. Sarah? Okay. Someone there? I don't have time for this. Maybe? Are you okay? Oh. What is this also from? If you're driving, you should tell me. Amelia, come on. What are you doing the whole time? Who is speaking to me? You have deep breath. Amelia, okay. Immediately. Nice, Teresa, your assistant partner for FC. You're also a close friend. You've been the same departure for about 6 months now. Hey, Teresa. Seriously, Amelia. You keep searching me every time you space out that. If you're not feeling well, I can always call in someone else. I'm alright. I was daydreaming, that's about it. Did I miss much? No, you didn't miss much. The other officers went to go ahead already. We should probably quit as well. So what? So was this a dream? Let's go to the pool now. There's place closer. Okay. This game is giving horror vibes, but I don't think it's horror, or is it? I have to see. Apparently psychological horror. I hope it's good. For now, it's good, even though it's not mostly. I'm going to say about them, but I really don't think this is a bad idea if the story is good. Maybe if you tried something. Actually, no, try it. Another way. Sammy, Vanessa. Yes, well, it doesn't look like it will work. You try saying the pick at that angle, because some doors open that way. I tried already, it's just locked shut, the door probably accessed from the side. Oh, Teresa's here. Are we interrupting something? Not at all. I'm glad to see Amelia's here now. Now we can finish the... Okay, alright, heard it. You just... Alright then, I'll fill him in. What do we know about the case so far? Let's start from the beginning. We get shift at 7 PM, so we got the call around 7:50. The lifeguard from the community center was the one who called. Recall his name Jason. And this Jason person was absolutely freaking out. The lifeguard here works in pairs. So around 5 PM, Jason and his shift partner were just on duty. And then his shift partner had to go inspect a dangerous leak. Apparently a pipe burst in the woman's change room. He locked the door so he inspected it safely. No one else would get hurt. But he never came out. Jason knocked on the door to check on his partner. Nothing. He couldn't open it because his partner had the keys. So after 2 hours of waiting, Jason panicked and called us. The Jason guy couldn't set extra key. From this doesn't hold copies. The partner probably got knocked out trying to fix the leak. He's definitely silent and conscious. Don't walk through. We'll have to go book some way to open. Maybe spare key Jason forgot about. Then let's start searching this way. Well, leave it to Emilia. Teresa said we're better alone on these kinds of case. Come find us if you need anything. Now let's find a way to open the door. Guess time to snoop around. Huh. Be careful. Okay, there's something else here. Oh, safe spot. So I really think this might be something here. Too right, huh? Yeah. There's something weird with this case. The pool's made strong today. Vanessa and I smelled it before we even went inside the building. It came before not really. Well, I do sometimes. Look around. Notice anything? What's the point? Have you noticed the doors? The doors have thumb lock inside. Sure, we need keys to unlock it from the outside, but only lifeguards have keys. Could you imagine if a lifeguard still locked someone inside? They wouldn't be able to get out, so there's stubborn where added the safety. Such a setting. It's impossible to be locked in here because of the thumb. But for some reason, in the lifeguard still in the change room. I'm sure just yet. What do you think? He's still inside. He's still inside. I find like he's unconscious from the leak. I'm still not convinced. There's definitely something we're going on. Let's go back to finding spare key then. We have got an hour before this place closes. Let's go to... why aren't this? Basic problem, they left the home so swimmers can start their stuff. The keys are left at the sledge, then taken. Wooden bench. Oh, Vanessa, that's out there. I've already checked everywhere. Don't think this place has any mechanisms. Also, this place is disgusting. I've never been here before. To the bathrooms? No, this community center. Everything about it is just plain creepy. Why are lights on? But doesn't matter to me. Feel free to check around if you want. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. There's something here. Okay, we have mainstream, woman room, hallway, staff room, storage and maintenance. Okay. Okay, we can go to the inventory. What? What? So, right below us is the staff room, and which I honestly think there will be something, or in the other thing. So I think this way here would be a place where might be something. If it isn't the woman of the... Oh, what's pressed? Teresa, did you find anything useful? Definitely. I didn't find anything we could use to open the question, but I found a couple papers and cabinet. You can go check if you want. Will do. Oh, Amelia, did you talk to Vanessa yet? She wears some pretty strong perfume. My nose gets a little sweet. I don't seem to mind, but it's against protocol to wear perfume in crime scene too. If I start sneezing soon, I'll know why. There's a bunch of documents here. This could be extremely useful information. This is a poor handle with all the general rules they follow. This will really promise. The handbook is handled to the lifeguard of AECC and plus a brief overview of duties and general guidance to follow. Choose. Always work in shifts. Make sure one partner is always on desk. Immediately aid anyone who hurts them. In case of swimmer request for equipment, open the storage room. Make sure to log down which equipment is taken and always make sure to write down who requested which item and see that they are all returned at the end of the day. Keep the storage room locked whenever it's not used. In case of emergency accident, if someone is drowning immediately, go to the 810. In case of a leak, tell your shift partner to go to the investigator. Lock the door to the room if there's a burst pipe or worse and call them. In case of emergency 810, one of the pool, if they're swimming, stay with them. First 810. Okay. That was useful after all. One section with my general. There's much problem. It says here leaks should be inspected, but more seriously, dangerous leaks requested lifeguard to bring their keys. Based on the scene, change room how the keys are missing. The leak must have been pretty serious. Do you think it was bar pipe? All I know it must have been dangerous. We better open the change room soon. I'm gonna shoot the vest. But there's also key under the behind. Keys under or behind it. There's keys under or behind it. about you. I want to talk about you. About me. You should about your family. You seem pretty tired when we went to the. Didn't you finish your food? I'll be fine, Teresa. Just make sure you. Thanks. Oh. What the above us is boring you too. A little bit, but it's still fine. I guess the case isn't quite crazy, so I don't think protocol applies. But there's something behind it. Why don't we go? Fuck. So. No bars do to page on top. Legal, pô. Bastante difusão, here. Could be useful later. Yes. Okay, nothing but this. Okay. Then. Okay, we found the keys. Okay. Control with these keys. They're going to these two rooms. Okay, there are no for your terms then. Let's go to this room. You hear it, don't you? It's kind of... I wonder what that means working here. It's... what's wrong with them? Think about Mike making that noise. Something stuck at me. Whatever it is, it's near the bottom. Could fish... It used to be pool filter. So the shit means in case where the water levels are too high to roll, equalizing system will be able to resume water supply to desired rooms. Each of the 4 rooms and their water supply can be equalized or recruited from the quaternizer through the bypassing the 3 stages designed for confirmation. The arrow key corrects to the left, upper right, and bottom water supplies. Especially upon clicking the key for the compression room, contents will empty into directly connected rooms. If a room has one level full, it will empty into only one connected room. The system provides rooms with the lowest percentage full without the lowest maximum capacity. If room has 2 levels full and there are 2 connected rooms, it will spill to add 1 level to each. If there are 3 connected rooms, it will empty 2 into 1 room. The system prioritizes rooms with the lowest percentage full, with the lowest maximum capacity. If room has 3 levels full and there are 3 connected rooms, it will split to add 1 to each. If there are 2 connected rooms, it will empty 3 levels into 1 room. The system prioritizes rooms with the lowest percentage full and with the lowest maximum capacity. Pressing R will reset the level of the room state. Okay. Looks like where we just the water levels need someone. I have the key. Can I use it? That sound. Guess the fellows are turned down. What? Did that work so? Live got master key, so we can open the room. Not sure that there's the right keys. Yeah, looks like it. So we have the keys. Let's go, team banana. Okay, we all have we have red-haired, purple-haired, brown-haired, and blonde. Well, yeah. So you have 3 normal cards and 1 died. Okay, I know why. Okay, everyone's ready? Let's... What? Why is there so much streaming that can't... Like so much... maybe that's why it's so... What the show beyond? Is there live? Hey, is anyone here? You don't sound like he's here. I'll check, wait, let me check if it's first. Oh, we can just let you go by yourself, Amelia. You can't just actually yours change. Out of this case, we're gonna waste time. This is normal for Amelia, guys. If you want to check the room out, you have to convince Vanessa and I. That won't be easy. Hey, Amelia. All they're gonna do is argue against you. Think about it. 26 to present evidence to claim. Try not to prove that. Wait, time. You end up winning this quality. If your witnesses are good enough, they should have there. You got this. I'll give you 1 minute to collect your time. Come, anyway. Okay. Of course. Amelia, I'm the one to guess. Okay. Wait. Okay, I don't want to touch him. No. Okay, I got this. Mission 1. Press present. Express present. Okay. I'll be quick. And as a team will be quicker. You think you search with us in the room? Wait, I don't think it's possible. I need peace and quiet and peace. We can be quiet while we work. I doubt you can stop breathing for a few minutes. It's absolutely complete quiet thing. You better be as good as they ask. What happens if you take too long or get stuck in something? But I don't uncover something important if you give. If I'm not out in 5 minutes, come and get me. If I'm not 5 minutes coming, that's why we barely will same time. Sounds reasonable. Going to end up tampering with evidence. It's part of protocol to search together as a group. You're going to miss something that only we could cut. What makes you sure you find it? I know for a fact I can sponsor one of them. You've got to buy myself now. You're going to... I should touch anything. How I know you stick to that? It's part of the protocol to search together as a group. You're going to miss something that only we can come. What makes you think? Okay. The temper clearance. It's part of the protocol. You're going to miss something. Don't you? I don't think I'm comprehending. That's what I'm saying. Wait if there's something you... Oh, okay. Make note to miss anything important. That's your problem, not mine. You can check every inch of this place once I'm done. You... Oh, that's you can. Fine, just don't break it. The other guy might be in here. He might be scared, so honestly for group officer. It's still better if we go as a group. Maybe I can pray with works. What's scary about me? You're the youngest out of us. Not fast, but you could be missed high score. You won't know that I have something for that. It might be everything down. My soul, I want. Maybe I can push it towards it. You saw everything down. Okay, maybe I can push it towards. That's exactly why I'm going in there. He might need help. They won't be in there if we go. You might be scared. What you scared about me? Okay, we're over. Right. Listen, it's a sort of point to have. I've been going some sites around, just come back when. Okay. Okay, there's not here. What's this door? What? Try the piece of steam. Well, perhaps I'm weird. How to changing buttons. Let me see the room and I'm gonna think about where I'm gonna go. Okay, I saw what they have to show. Let me go to the group. No. There's no put on. Just be able to arrive in time. Descriptive. Broken fragments apart from the thing, the mirror broke into all the board, the mirror spell, the whole thing. I hope not. Damn it, where did you get? No leak either. So what was the live rat even doing? And after what is that holding here? Ink tape? All set, let's go open the system. Oh, doesn't last too. There's a back and down. Down and back aren't that small. We should just leave. Maybe. What is that? What the hell is going on? There's body in there. What's happening over there? Are you okay, Teresa? Not really. Get over here. We found what we... So we found the body. That looks like a lifeguard, right? At least we know where is he. He's still alive. His head is very wonder. I think he's been wrong that. I think he was smashed against the mirror. This plain white's broken. It looks like it. But it's still smashed against the mirror. One of them mirror shards more body. Plus we had to be dragged from the sink walker, so why is there barely any body in the change room? Some public in the bots. You could just tell how little there is on him. The kid has just become a murderer. The crew probably used the towel to clean the body. Where would they take the towel? Wherever would spot the person walking around with a blood-soaked towel, right? Did they hit the towel somewhere? Are we done here? Get big nose. I still stuck. Probably it's been dead since at least morning. After Bussiness dies, they almost survive, can be relaxed. because they deplete you. This body turns up is pursuit knowing. If he's been dead for a long time now, he could have died this morning. His partner saw him walk, which meant he was alive just a few hours ago. But then how did the monster dance so quick? The cure was a simple trick. The cure used the walker, shower. The cure used the showers. It's true rigor mortis and biological process, but there's one thing we can temperature. By turning out the showers, they could steam the room. The high temperature would force its mechanism. So the lifeguard only looks like he dead died early. You're trying to confuse. But how could any random swimming know how to speed him? The cure must know likelihood first-hand knowledge. There's no why comes from the expert. Someone like officer and detective. Couldn't Cure just have been a big fan of murderers? No Cure could clean up several head wounds. This Cure is probably a smart sort of officer. We can prove anything against evidence. We can call first if we search this place, then we won't be able to recognize anything before the lights go out. Let me go to run down. Again. We still check the storage room. Waiting clients outside, whatever. Okay. The wood is not. Okay, so okay, so we heard about this. Oh, fuck. I don't think there's. This. This is what's. What one? Okay, let me say first. How long is this dam, by the way, is the big question. Finish it? Yeah. Then let's go check out the storage room. First, where was the storage area? Oh, there it is. Here's the second door. Fine. Anything can help us solve the case. We still haven't found it out. A lot up there, but still worth check out. Always have been poor equipment. Can turn on the safe. Oh, hold on, this was moment. 10 towels used to wipe the boat, that's what I think. It would be risky to clean the boat with your own towel, but with the public towel it's harder to track back to. They would just have to check whoever took the towel is potentially suspect. Remember! I know where I have to go. Look for the pool equipment. 8 towel. 1. Towel noodle 20. 1 keyboard taken. 1 taken. Keyboard towel. There's something else here. Hope. Okay, I think I get it now. That's strange. Nothing was checked out today. Over 4,000 touched. They were definitely wrong. The cure probably used their own towel to add the one thing doesn't match this checkout walkthrough. The towels. The number of towels don't match. The work says 0 of the 4 towels were checked out, but the only 3 towels were here. Someone can just take the towel out of work. Possible. Only the lifeguards and June trying to have the keys for this room. So whoever they think is taken out, the lifeguards would have written down. The only way to take something from the room without having to written it by hand is if you were the lifeguard. You probably just forgot to walk it down. We don't even know if the towel is related to the case, though it has to be. The body's in the change room has almost definitely wiped clean by something, and now we have the missing community towel. They're much bigger and thicker than the average towel, which would make cleaning up both easier. The missing towel definitely was used to be murdered, but the killer would easily be spotted walking around with a... But where would he hide the towel? We checked everything and changed them. There's one place we didn't check. Was one of the walkers. We didn't check one of the walkers. It was called shut and walkers. If he knows the key to open it, you think we found the body down here? I'm sure the killer likely took the keys after walking to find the evidence. But there's still too many questions. Why would the lifeguard try to hide the fact he took a towel? And how did the killer get his hands on the towel? And why the lifeguards? Why would anyone want to kill him? What was that? That's coming from the... That's closing 15 minutes before the pool closes. Told you we were not. Let's just towel head to the car first. Out and call the... You have no choice but to leave then. I got it. I know who the cure is. Everything's so far into play. If only had one time. Right, there's not much. Just stop worrying about the case and count and no, I have a feeling I know what happened here. I just need to step outside for a bit. And then we'll head back to the tournament. See if we can get the walker open. We got 15 minutes, Amelia. Make sure to... That's it, the entire case. The lifeguard, the fire company, the book is then even the bullet. I feel like I've bunch hunch with kill. I'll because once when I go to the change room, everyone will be waiting. Which them the cure. I can't. No matter how many abuse they will throw at me, I'll solve this case. I better check what the items have. Again, I may have to present someone. Okay, we have this one. We have this one. We have the equipment chair. I don't even know what to do, so I'm going to them. I really don't even know what to do. Oh, they're here. Oh yeah, shut down. Never read from the start. A lot of the details don't add up, but let's start with the most obvious thing. How and why the lifeguard entered the change room? Missing one. The first thing that caught off was the lifeguard story. According to the info was received, he went out inside to check the leak, but there was no leak inside. I thought the same thing too. Based on what we know so far, it's safe to say that the lifeguard was lying. How can we just jump in that conclusion? I was getting into that tone. Let me finish first. I don't know if the leak there, but the barman called and saying had some check. Going to check what exactly? To check the leak, whatever. Or even listening total. I was qualifying. There has to be something I can press her about. I want to know so far as this. We didn't know the leak. We didn't. What? Maybe you didn't check everything in the change room. I think I know what. Almost chance to find something. But his partner called saying he had gone. So he lied just to creep and go into the change room. So what's the circle of snake? But his partner called saying going to check. Okay, it's not this one. Okay, so he lied. What do you mean he lied? Saying that he went inside just to be creepy, the leak was clear. But that can't be right. How would be able to make up the excuse to leak? His partner would not have the belief. What to even say? Lifeguard don't spend much time in the change room. Our lifeguard was supposed to be only a guard, the pool and the desk. If the leak was in the change room, there's only two ways he could find out. Either he went into the change room himself, or someone told him about, or he checked, or someone told him about the leak. That's the only way the lifeguard would have ever heard about it. Remember our cover said the lifeguard hadn't entered the change room at all that day? If he lied about the leak, no one would have believed him, because he couldn't have seen one. I can see. So someone told the lifeguard about the leak then. The lifeguard probably was called to investigate small spill. I mean, we can now check the entire change room. There was no leak. I think that someone mistook. What do you mean by that? If someone saw a small puddle under the thing, it may be... No, there's proof that's not true. There's something wrong with Teresa's argument. There has been something we can prove from. Probably was can't investigate the small pill. I mean, you can now check the entire trip. There was no leak anywhere. I think we mistook the... There has to be something wrong. This, the entire chain room, yeah, we did know. I think someone... Okay. I mean, you cannot check... Even if you didn't find anything, if I did, why would I report by now? Someone mistake for pearly. What can I use? Okay. Okay, it's right here in the phone. A normal small could be mistaken for a leak, but it would require the change room to be locked. Come on, think of it. This shift partner couldn't enter because there are only one set of keys. The only reason to took that keys if the pipe was burst. Exactly. According to the handbook, a heavy leak is a burst pipe, or worse. No puddle in the change room could have been mistaken for that. Which means someone lied to the lifeguard about it. They wanted him alone. So this murder was a detailed plan. The cure for the what reason lured the lifeguards into the change room. And the lie was about a leak was ensured it stayed leaked without a doubt, which leads to one question. How exactly did the crime happen? I fully believe all the details we need are in the nature of the crime. We are going to narrow down. The killer easily killed from there. Well, we can assume that the killer was a woman, a man who would easily be spotted both inside and outside the woman's chamber. I believe that the crime played out like this. Those word inside the change room. The killer was already inside, hiding. The I've got to enter the chamber and unlocks the door from the inside via some sort of the alternation happens and he's stuck by the cure. He gets smashed against the mirror and sink and breaking both. After dying, his body was dragged to the walker. The cure then turned the showers and wiped the butt. They changed clothes and then escaped walking. How do you know about that? It's only logical. They wouldn't walk on their clothes, right? Not much to work with, is there? There's missing. I believe there's a crime played out like this. The lifeguard was worked inside the room. The cure was ready. How do you know that? Because it's worked. How would the cure be able to send after? There's one other exit to the community center. We don't know for sure the cure was inside when the lifeguard entered, and she would rather wait outside in the wet swimming pool with her possible chance of that other door being walked to. He's got a point. I could just then walk the door for the. Why the tumbler? Because that's the only way to. Some sort of fortune happened. He attacked. Are you sure about? Not exactly. It makes more sense for Kiro to hide behind the bathrooms than step out to the attacking the lifeguard would be easier. Then why didn't you say that? Because there's no definition. So the Kiro was outside of the washroom room, ran inside, struck the lifeguard perspective and into the mirror. Alright, the Kiro was hiding the bathroom, most likely. His head smashed against the mirror and sank, cracking both. How do you know it was his head? Mirror shards against the face when with the broken teeth. No gasp in the logical there. After dying, his body dragged in the walker to delay being found. Dragged to the walker. Faint blood smears to the walkers aren't the best, but they're better than living body. He turned showers and wiped the blood. Hold on. It is now down to the suspect quite a bit, doesn't it? Now, the blood clean was indeed solid. Do you think the cure was experienced? Without a doubt. The trick with the shower wouldn't be known by the most people. Cheating the entrance room would speed the body post-mortem change. Our cure definitely has experience. He has some knowledge of the fortunes and crime. Pity that they left behind the evidence. Yeah, this is looking good right now. What? The cure cleaned the blood using a community towel. We figured that out earlier in the storage room, so they left behind the towel in one of the walkers. They'll be caught immediately trying to exit with a body towel like that. Even then, we can't do anything about it now. The towel can just be analyzed tomorrow. If we're wrong, that towel will be gone tomorrow. The cure will have come back for it. Wait, what are you saying? Someone who could return here without anyone questioning it. After all, they still have the walker keys with them. You don't think? I think I figured that, okay? All this evidence point to one person. A few things I noticed my own made it obvious was this is. Now I'm going back. The curious. What? We can choose one of them. Ayo. This has to be think. So let me think. First of all, Teresa, honestly, she's out of it. She's partner. Why would he call the cops saying this? When could hide the body without ever thinking, and he would hide everything pretty well because he's there. Sammy, he doesn't look suspicious at all. This guy cared about us. But listen. He wanted to come with us, but he was pretty confident when he said 5 minutes, if I don't come in 5 minutes, just come to me. He was alright already. Vanessa wanted so much to be explained to her, to get her. I think it's Vanessa. Listen, Vanessa might be the person. I'm not convinced 100%, but I think it is. Shift partner, honestly, he doesn't have to hide it. It's pretty obvious if he was here. But Teresa was with us when we woke up, and she really doesn't have a reason to be it. She was literally with us saying that there's something behind it. And she said it. She didn't lie to us saying there's nothing. Sammy wanted to help us and he gave us 5 minutes. He was pretty convinced. Vanessa. Yes. I came back here to retrieve the last remaining piece of the evidence that could be traced to your crime. What do you mean? How could it could be me? Are you sure about this, Amelia? Not sure of it. You're the only one who would the lifeguard into the changing room and kill him. I'm sorry, honey, but you're wrong. Okay, this dark perfume. Let me make something clear. I've never been to this pool. You say you've never been to this pool. Do I need to repeat myself? No, I think you need to explain yourself. Because I actually think you're lying. You knew where the woman changing room was. You knew about... Oh, but that doesn't... Something else. No. Earlier you pointed out the causing... You knew at the time, they know that it was you would never. How do you know about that, Vanessa? Only because I heard a similar crime somewhere else. Okay, let me repeat. I forgot that I have been to this pool before. How do you forget? How do you just forget something like that? If I knew, I wouldn't have forgotten. This woman, she's blonde, I know why. I went a long time ago and I chimed... How long? Probably a few years, but the time is wild and nothing I can... But none of the proves that I'm a number. But it does rise suspicious against you. It isn't like you to forget something crucial like that, Vanessa. But you can't prove anything of that I want to. She's right. So, I can't... How does that prove that? How does that... Nothing else like makes me to the crime. What do you mean by that? I mean that facing to the accusation of Shine, there's nothing else I could point to case. Nothing else. We both knew what else. You're the only one with the background in the first... What does that have to... Perspective. We all have backgrounds training with the crime we have. Hey, hang on. But it's incredibly difficult to clean in a place like this. The smell of the poo and butt chains to the are crucial to the crime. Only you have the full knowledge to almost wipe everything away. That's what you did earlier to when I wasn't looking, right? Is that why you wore gloves with the and perfume? What are you even saying? You fool yourself. Actually, not perfect because I wanted to. Are you aware of perfume is from crime scenes? I didn't know it was crime scene at the start now. This was just a missing person spot. She's right. And we're wearing gloves and simply Sammy does too. There's no other reason for to wear gloves. I wore it today only to be extra careful if you were coming. Why don't you suspect Sammy? Because Sam is consistent. Your story has been gapping. Well, you better show solid proof. Oh wait, you can. I had enough here. I know for fact that there's one of this claim. There's one way she can warm herself out of it irrelevant. There's one. Yes. There's no other reason for I work today because I was careful. Why don't you speak? I use perfume. I use wear perfume. I'm wearing gloves simply because some simple person. This is true. I always make sure I wear gloves. Vanessa doesn't often, but no reason to me to wear. Wait, do you mean by that? I should be asking you. Why do you even be kidding? Doing my job? There's another reason. Why would you perfume? Because you were most talked about detective on the force, but now I have rumors charges that just don't know me yet. Why don't you suspect Sammy? There's no way she can, or we can use something. You cut your hands and while I was killing the guys, you had to cut that, but your real shadows like cut. But that's impossible. Vanessa was time for she meant something else. And you mentioned earlier that the car ride smelled a bit like Homer. You were right. And I noticed Vanessa wore strong perfume as well. Why don't you take off your gloves, Vanessa? What was nothing to do with this? Thank you for that last time. Sure. Because I want to make a good first impression. The only change read mark out of my hand from the earlier would what do you what does that matter? Why don't you ask your partner? Huh? Why don't you ask your partner? Amelia's right. Your story keeps down. I don't think you told Vanessa, but I got started defending you. So where did you I could swear kitchen in my house. I got nothing to do with this. You can just say that because one I searched the walkers and change room to find evidence. And what does that matter? Why would I risk helping? That's an interesting question. Maybe it's because you realized it left behind her. What? Evidence? Don't tell me it's inside the walker we couldn't open. Only one walker that has been walked the whole time in the chamber. Tell me, Vanessa, how were you planning to open it? I don't even know what you're talking about. Open what? We don't even know if it's there. Oh, we don't. I guess we're about to find out. What? There's no proof. Don't tell me there's. I have no choice. I've got now. It's time to end this. On you is the last piece of evidence I can. The final proof is walks away for good. The evidence is though it's walks. If you check her uniform, find the walkers. It matches the one of the walkers. The walker has been shot the whole time. The one with the towel. For guessing with taste of blood, that towel was. And you don't be able to explain why you don't. The keys used. And if I'm wrong, then let's check your pockets. No. So you're really as good as they say. Isn't that right, Amelia? Why would you do that, Vanessa? This has to be misunderstanding. I know you much too. You had a grudge against the lifeguard, didn't you? Not everything is the motive, Amelia. I killed him because I just wanted to. Average killer in New York, average killer back in the days. I killed him because I wanted to. No reason. I just wanted to kill him. She's blonde. She killed people. What more I want? What's next? She's in the red room, bro. In back rooms. Bro, if there's a red room in this game, I'm just gonna fly from the window. I told him the pipe had burst into the washroom. Maybe him grab a towel rush in there with the kid. He didn't check out home, but I told him the leak was you know I'm a very good actor, so he followed me. I walked the doors as soon as we got in, and then I told him where I found the leak. I smiled head against the mirror and fought back a little, but first he lit not on. Asked him to have a piece of the mirror was stuck over his face. I ran his head against the corner of the sink too. I don't even know how many times. Soon the sink cracked, he was dead at the ground already. Somewhere in the process I cut my hand, my butt was already dripping into the ground. I had to clean somehow, so I got the community towel and I let it soak. I managed to drag the body to the walker and turned him in the shower to wash away the blood on my... Leaving was almost perfect. I left the showers and changed back into my old clothes, but that damn community towel didn't fit. I had no choice to leave it on one of the walkers. I took the keys on the lifeguard and left the walkers left. I was simply escape, but I figured I would come back later. I made sure everything was locked away anyway. The community center was easily walked. Now that I had his keys, I threw the lifeguard keys down a nearby drain and left. I thought the I was clear. I hoped the kids would fall through the sewers and never be found again. But then you found them under. You also found my butt on the shower knobs too. I had no choice but to clean it while you were gone. You're quite observant, Emilia, I'll give you that. But the downfall was my own. If I hadn't slipped about that damn chime, you'd give it up, Vanessa. You're a monster. I can't believe it. All this time, what changed? Also, it's just me. It was the first to catch you, my man. Perhaps I was wrong about how smart you were. The lifeguard? Oh, Amelia, he was far from my first. I'm kind of back up. You're under arrest, Vanessa. You're good, Amelia. I'll give you that. But I don't expect you to solve that case. And honestly, it was quite fun playing along with you. Little detective game. You're kinda cocky, you know. It's cute how you always think you're ahead of everyone else, but you forgot one thing, hon. It's lights out at 9. Too late, detective. Plot twist, his name is not even Vanessa. God damn it. How did I miss? It doesn't matter. He deserved it. If I wasn't for Amelia, I wouldn't have gone to court. It doesn't matter. She's not here anymore, but where am I? I can't remember what happened. What the hell is this place? But I say about Red Room. I'm leaving this place alone. Where's everyone? Kind of choke. So don't act like you care, Vanessa. It's all my fault. Almost 6 years serving this departure. Don't you know what this job does here? Someone like me, you wouldn't understand. I don't. If you're expecting a departure to go somewhere, that's not one. Just leave, Vanessa. I thought I was good enough for this job, but now I know I've been blind all along. What the heck is happening? It's you. You're her partner, not anymore. What? What's the code? Oh, can't talk to her. I couldn't do it. I tried so hard. I want her. Do you know where I'm at? Where exactly? How could I have been protecting her? And why are you here? I'm trying to figure out what exactly happened. You discussed me. I was supposed to look out for her. She always reckless on cases. Why? Why don't she listen? Is she dead? Okay. Oh, in the hospital. Understand. And the washroom should be just about sailor. Care to hear it? Where am I? Who is this? You know this one already. They say he left for all kinds of reasons. Maybe he wanted to be alone, time alone. Maybe he was chasing someone, but everyone remembers one thing. He promised to return with fish. What of them? He brought everyone he owned, everyone. The sailor wouldn't came back until he killed everyone fish in the sea. So he left. Their sour didn't come back. Here's past people forget his name till one day the body washed, with hormones stuck in him. It seems like an accident, but somehow he went mad. He turned the harpoon on when he realized the sea was too big, too deep, too far for the fish he couldn't kill. No one knows for sure. This day, if it remains, then what's the point of the story? The point, Vanessa, is that you, Sour, knows the truth. Only he knew what he was running from, and only he knew why he never came back. The truth died with him, and that's his burden. You're not. Who are you? I'm sorry, but you have to. No visitors, I'm afraid. No, who is she? I need to get out. No, only I know. But now it knows too. What's happening? There's something here. Stay with me. I know. Please, 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 I don't mean to do it. Leave me alone. Oh, we're back with me. It's too dark. It's better. Or is it just a bird? What's happening? What's this? I'm not ready. I'm not ready. What the heck? Is that her grave? Number is only possible with support from players like you. Back to the project. I forgot what the fuck. I didn't read it. Okay, I'm gonna read from the video. A game by Cupin Studios. Story by Cupcus. I follow that bio on Instagram. This story by. I'm gonna say this game looks good. I don't games like this. Games doesn't matter. The story is good. I predict the story. She's dead. What the game is, we're gonna know. I'm gonna play the game. I don't care. This game looks incredible. Yeah. Honestly, it looks incredible good. Play tested by Aaron Z, Link K, William Nan, Mike B, Bubbles. Music sample from Soundtrap. Freesound.org. Freesound.org. Special thanks to mom and dad. Respect. Is you going to the loading screen? Yeah. Wow. That game was something else. I don't know what. It's not a full game, yeah. It's demo. But still. My opinion, this game looks amazing. And I'm going to play it 100% on release. We're 100% playing this. If it's not released around GTA 6, sorry, GTA 6 is more important. But 100% we're gonna play this thing. And I don't care. This game looks awesome. The art looks good. Even though it's like these minifigures, I like it. For me, not every game has to be like 3D mega horror game, like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, and many other horror games that I can't think of right now. It all have to be like this. It have to fit. The sounds makes the game scary. There's jump scares. I don't know why, but it's actually interesting. And the thing is that the game actually gives good vibes. In that beginning, I don't understand it. Apparently, apparently, in my opinion, this has to be the main story. And I don't know what exactly. Still mean. Plot twist, she might be dead or not. I don't really know. We're gonna know about it. But the grave most likely proves it. I think two things right now. Vanessa killed Amelia, or Amelia killed Vanessa. And now Vanessa is... I don't know, bro. This game is tricky because this demo just proves a 1 hour demo just doesn't prove anything, because there are two things I can think of. There could be a million things. We got no release. I hope this is my wish list in Steam. Many games that have been there are either games I want to play or games that are soon being released. So thanks for watching this game. I'm gonna put down a link for the creators of the game, for the Instagram profile, because I know him there. I'm gonna see if there are other social medias for them. I'm gonna put a link for the game if you want to try it, the demo at least, because this game looks awesome in my opinion. It's worth it for me. I'm gonna play it. So thanks for watching from this video. See you next time, and have a nice day and good night. Bye bye.